Hello, welcome to the Basement Sports Chop. I'm your host, your boy, Al. We have a banging show lined up for you today. It's the inaugural launch of the Basement Sports Chop. We're gonna chop old school, new school. You know how we do it. We have a wonderful lineup of guests gonna join us, and the people gonna burn up the phone lines. We're gonna chop from LA to New York, from the Chi to Big D, H-Town, cover all that. The JVs and the grown men, right here on the Basement Sports Chop, coming right up. We got a caller on the line. It's the Chop. I'm Alan Spears. Who we got? Hold up.
Whatever you want to call him, he's a new Haitian kid. He's a new Haitian kid. He didn't show up for nothing. He didn't even have lunch. What's up with that, brother?
I think we have PJ on the line from the Chi. You can feel his passion. Deron Williams is the issue that PJ has, and I'm with you. I've long stated, I've been very clear on my position with Deron. I never thought that Deron was that guy. I never thought he wanted to shoulder the responsibility that CP3 has. I never thought that he wanted to shoulder the responsibility that Jason Kidd had in his New York Net days. I never thought he wanted to be that point guard, that guy. I always saw Deron as, and we're in Dallas, in his hometown, and he's a fabulous talent, but I always thought that he just wanted to be in the seat, somewhere in the car, not necessarily driving the car, not necessarily having the keys to the car. But he didn't show up, and I don't necessarily think that it was a mental part of the game. I think that the roles in New Jersey were so undefined or unclear. The two guys that had clear roles that were defined was JoJo and the Truth. Those two guys, if someone didn't communicate their roles, they took their roles. The other guys were trying to figure out what their roles were around Joe and the Truth. And Deron, I think, fell into that bucket where he was trying to figure out, how do I play, or what's my role? How do I pick when I'm going to dominate? How do I pick when I'm going to be aggressive? Because there's so many guys on that team that can get buckets. And it's just like the 1977 squad of the Philadelphia 76ers. It was so loaded with talent, they couldn't win because you had too many guys either fighting for the pill, or you had some guys that would take a back seat when it was time, just because they thought the sacrifice was necessary. So a lot has to be done, I think, with the New Jersey Nets. You got KG, and weighing in the balance, 38 years old, expired contract. What's he gonna do? Do you really bring him back? Then you got the Truth, which I think he is destined to go home. He's a California kid. He's from LA. If he doesn't go home with Doc Rivers, CP3, and Blake Griffin, it's tailor-made. They need the 2 years left that he has. They need someone that can close, someone that can carry that load. Then you can get back with Brooke Lopez, and Deron D. Will would get back to maybe his natural state, which again is not the state of Russell Westbrook, who wants to shoulder. Russell wants the weight. He will carry all of the weight. Regardless of what your opinion is, he will carry the weight. That's Al at the Basement Sports Chop. Appreciate your call, PJ. I will holler back.